Coach, this is not only the last home meet of the season, but it's senior night with six seniors making their final appearance in Coleman Coliseum. What has this class meant to you?
This is a special senior class. It's a class that's so close, and they have built a friendship that I think will last forever, way beyond the mat for a long time. They are hardworking. They have bought into all of the concepts that we really throw at them. I feel that they have been a definition of what an Alabama gymnast looks like from a standpoint of discipline and developing the resilience that they're going to need to battle life and be challenged with the next chapter. And of course, the love they have for not only the sport, but then for each other. And the amount you see these senior class grow from the time they get here. So it's extremely special. This is a class that has gone through a global pandemic. This is a class that had their postseason, stripped from them. This is a class who came back anyway and won an SEC championship. And this is a class that loves the sport and loves each other.
All right, Katie, go ahead.
Hey, Dana, you just talked about, all the senior class has been through kind of in their 4 or 5 years at Alabama. How important have they been to this team's success this year, not just on the mat, but kind of their leadership and what they bring off the mat as well?
It's hard to define the importance because every aspect of what they have brought, overcoming adversity, becoming champions, injuries, comebacks. They just have so many beautiful stories that they will be able to walk into an interview when it's time for them to get that first job and share those life experiences, and also come back as alumni to our program and share those experiences with our current student athletes. And that's when we say the tradition never graduates. So they've meant everything to this program. They've meant everything to me. And it's fun when you're a coach that's shaped by the development of your own athletes.
Katie, go ahead.
How important is this weekend, with the 2 meets on Friday and Sunday, both as like kind of prep for postseason with, having the 2 meets in such close proximity and then also getting to compete on podium on Sunday?
Every week is important. This meet is particularly important because we have one opportunity for one more home score and then another opportunity for an away score prior to the SEC championship. So first off, this Friday, and being able to celebrate with their families, their history, their journey at Alabama. Of course, I want them to be focused on their performance, and we can cry and have the emotions at the end. I just want them to just know that they will never be defined by what they've accomplished and the medals and the rankings. They will be defined on the women they become. And that's very important to me on this senior night. Then you go fast forward to Sunday. So I love the fact that this format is what we'll see at the regional championship and, God willing, at the national championship, where you compete a day, have a day off, and compete again. That's so exciting in our planning. It's exciting for us to be able to use this as a good pilot for what we want it to look like in a couple weeks. And of course, being on podium, I just appreciate the athlete being showcased. That I love television crews and I love having the fans and all those things as part of the show and the fan experience. But I just think that they get to be showcased. They get to get comfortable with the platform that gives a little added bounce. They have to learn how to adjust to that and work with it versus against it. And that's a very valuable opportunity going into postseason because not a lot of programs get to be on podium, and this is why we enjoy that. Of course, being in the state, 2 meets in a row are great, and that Elevate meet is going to be intense. It's like a mini SEC championship with the 4 schools that are going to be there, which is Georgia, Arkansas, Auburn, and Alabama. So it'll be fun.
Nathan Brown, go ahead.
Coach, you talked about being able to stay strong during your meets and go 24 for 24. What have you done in practice to be able to maintain that focus and have each individual athlete be able to perform at their highest throughout an entire meet?
We've stayed the course. Our ladies are completely capable of hitting 7 up, 7 count kind of a scheme. And so again, each week is a practice. Each competition is a practice on how we can hone in on the most consistent performers and develop a lineup that everybody totally knows is going to get the job done. And so 24 for 24 is crucial. Of course, 6 up, 5 count. So you do have that one that can, but we want to be able to go up there with the most consistent performers with the most maximum potential for scoring, the best on that event.
All right, anything else for Coach? Go ahead, Nathan.
I was going to ask, do you look to make any lineup changes due to the senior night?
Great question, Nathan. So we have one more practice today, and there may be a few tweaks here or there, but they'll be minimal. I do know that we get exhibitions, so I plan to use all of those just to get some more opportunities for the athletes that are on our team. Will those be seniors or not? Really depends on how practice goes today.
And just FYI, a exhibition is a 7th routine that does not count on the score sheet.
But gives
it's
them
just-
great experience.
Right.
Thanks
All
for
right.
asking that question, Nathan.